Could you think of anywhere better than right here to be on Sunday morning? No, this is the best place. So let's rise and show that. Let's sing. Let's sing this morning.
You know what, Carl? I think this is a different one than we have planned for this morning. Let's see. It's cool, though. I'm trying to think of what this is. Yep, this is a different one. Carl, I've got...
Thank you for this day.
Thank you for this day. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do a little switcheroo. Everybody just hang on one second. I think we can make a quick adjustment. All right. One, two, oh, 1, 2, here we go. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Your turn.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day.
This healing, this healing, this healing day. And thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Yeah. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Spirit, thank you for my friend. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. My healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Be my echo, everyone. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you, because I am so grateful, because I am so grateful. I want to say thank you. So grateful. Yeah, good job, guys, and thank you.
I want to say thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for this day. Thank you for the beautiful people in the sanctuary. Thank you to the beautiful people online. To all of you online, we know there's no time or space in God, so you're right here with us. We feel you. We give thanks for you. And for all of you who are right here, we feel you and we give thanks for you. What a beautiful place to be on Sunday morning. I'm Reverend Gregory Toole, and I sure am thankful. Isn't that a great way to start every day? Just start every day like, I am thankful. Thank you for this day, Spirit, right? Not everyone woke up this morning, you know. There are people who didn't wake up this morning, right? We woke up, and we're here, so thank you for this day. We can't take any day for granted. We're grateful that we have this day and we make the most of it, right? Some people say time is going so fast, every time goes so fast, and I say, well, don't worry about it. Just make sure, that's a call to make sure you make the best of every moment. If you make the best of every moment, if I make the best of every moment, it doesn't matter how fast it's moving, right? Yes, amen? Amen. All right. Well, thank you all for being here. Speaking of my beautiful, wonderful friends, Paresh Shah from the board is going to give us our announcements.
Thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you, Reverend. Good morning. I'm Paresh Shah. I'm with your Board of Trustees, and we have quite a few announcements, which means there's great stuff going on here at the center. First of all, we have a sound bath with choir member Sarah Karuvila this Saturday, July 26th, from 10 a.m. until 1 a.m. Time's not a thing. We just learned that, right? You can go backwards in time. Thank you. Okay, so when's the actual time? It's from 10 to 1, right? 10 to 11. Okay, great. 10 to 11. Okay. Love donation of $20. No one's going to be turned away. It will be in Richelieu Hall, and feel free to bring yoga mats, pillows, eye masks, or anything that will make you more comfortable. Again, that's July 26th from 10 to 11 a.m. What to do with feelings is a new workshop which Reverend Gregory Toole will be providing next Sunday, July 27th at 12:30. Let's do some experiential activities, explore what to do with that divinely human faculty called feelings. What was that song? Feelings. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who was that? Andy Williams? What was that? Barry Manilow? We'll have to look it up. We'll have to ask ChatGPT. Okay, whoa. So hey, it's Conscious Kids Summer Camp, July 28th through August 1st from 9 to 2 here at the Redondo Center for Spiritual Living. Kids 6 to 10 will enjoy a week of mindfulness, creativity, play, art, affirmation, and connection. It's a great program. Our kids who are now older did participate in the camp, and they're great kids. Our drumming circle will be meeting next Sunday at 12:30 across from the teen room. Is May Ruth here today? No, May Ruth. Okay, great. So May Ruth is back in action after her small situation, and she's going to be driving the drumming circle Sunday, 12:30. So get ready for Motown in our town. Yes, we have our wonderful Claudia Krikorkian and Jim Hale's Divine Dining Bash on August 3rd from 4 to 9. Who plans to go? Woo! Yeah, super fun, music, pool. So it'll be August 3rd from 4 to 9. Rock out to the 9-piece band. Film at 11, and the Late Breaking Horns is the name of the band, along with cuisine from the chef Robert Bell, former co-owner of Chez Melange, who's preparing a beautiful and diverse menu, including vegan choices. And guess what? Open bar, too. Okay, there we go. Dancing, socializing, it's been a lot of fun. My wife and I have gone many years. It's super fun. Great food, open bar, dancing, and all for just $110 per person, with all of the funds being donated to the center. And that's a wonderful, generous thing for Jim and Claudia to be doing every year. So sign up at the front desk, and the last day to sign up and pay is Sunday, July 27th. All right, there will be no yoga this Tuesday and no book group Zoom meeting on Wednesday this week, okay? The landscape committee will be asking for help with summer watering of the potted plants during the summer heat. So if you'd like to volunteer, it's a simple job that we'd very much appreciate. Just let Doris know, and you can just occasionally come by, and you can back up the regular waterers if we could. Founders Church, one of our original centers, will be honoring Reverend Dr. Arthur W. Chang after 33 years as their senior minister, and you're invited to this Saturday, July 26th at 1 p.m. Advanced registration is required. Flyers for all of these events are found on the activity table outside. You can see a full list of activities in your e-newsletter. Make sure you sign up for the e-newsletter with your email or in the Spirit Speaks magazine. For those of you who completed the foundational class, Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life, your certificates will be available at the front desk. So go get those, and congratulations on your accomplishment. Reverend, who did that? Yeah, it's a great class. It's a great class. Congratulations. The classes here are just amazing. Just to be in the company of others who are practicing every week, it's just great. Reverend Valerie Reeves will be the speaker for this week's Inspirational Wednesday service. If you'd like to have a prayer for something in your life, please come to the front to the piano, and one of our practitioners will lead a prayer. And you can also place a prayer request in the prayer box out in the lobby. Whew. All right. Anyone here for the first time? Anyone here for the first time? Raise your hand. We have a little gift for you. Hello, welcome. We have some folks right here. Welcome. The ushers will come down and give you. Anyone else in the back? Anyone else new? Welcome. And if you, there's another one. Okay. And if you're shy, you can sign up in the back. We have a welcoming table, and you can have your gift. There we go. Welcome. So we have our new friends table in the back also for anyone who wants to learn more about the center. So with that, last but not least, we want to thank all of our volunteers who make all of this happen. So if you're a volunteer or if you're not a volunteer, give a big clap for everyone who is a volunteer. Great. All right. Well, with that, we'll hand it off to our beautiful musicians.
I would invite you all to turn within for a moment. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Feel your connection to your soul, your breath, your source. In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when it seems I've lost my way, when I go inside and I quiet my mind, I can hear Spirit gently say, there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love.
There is only love. And at the center of each one's being, there is only love. Once we strip away all that has been layered on top of it, we get to the core of each being, no matter who they are, no matter what the appearance, there is only love. Love is our essence. Love is a synonym for God. And so when we say God is all there is, that means love is all there is. That means we are divine expressions of love. And so this morning, I remember that I am only love. Love is my nature. My whole life is a love story. This is the truth of each one of us. Regardless of appearances, regardless of any stories, our whole life is a love story. Love was at the center of us from the beginning of time and before that. And love is the truth of our being through eternity. Love has never been absent. Love has always been there, even in the midst of all of it. And so this day, I know that we open our hearts fully and we allow that love to just flow freely. We don't allow anything to block that, because this is what we're here to do and be. And so I know today that the love is flowing so freely from each one of us to each one of us as each one of us. And so we experience this truth that our life, that this service, that this day is all a love story. I am grateful. I let this be. We establish it together with the words. And so it is.
The practitioner. And here I want to show you my theme for the day is prayer changes things. All right, do we believe that? Recently I was asked, how did I become a practitioner? And let me tell you, in 1987, I came here helping a friend come to church, and I found out I liked it. Then in September, they had a class called Science of Mind 2. You didn't have to take Science of Mind 1 to take Science of Mind 2. So I thought, well, I want to become a member, but I don't know quite if I understand everything. So I signed up for Science of Mind 2. Boy, did my life change for the better. Then the next year, it was Science of Mind 1. And you read the book by Ernest Holmes. It was very complicated as far as I was concerned. I bet you I could have done better. You know? So the next year, I took Science of Mind 2 again. Boy, did I get a new car, a new job, a new house. Everything changed. Then I took Science of Mind 1 again, and you know what? I understood it a little bit better. Then I took Science of Mind 2 again. Did I have fun? Yes, I had fun and joy and wonderful things. I started a tea business. And I have to tell you, the next year, they wouldn't let me take Science of Mind 1 again. They pushed me, the administrators pushed me into the practitioner class. I thought it would be really hard. But Dr. Anita made it step by step, easy to do it. So for that year, from September to June, I did the practitioner class. But we had another 6 months to go, trust me. But in July 6th of 1993, I had a bad accident. And what they said when I got back to Los Angeles, they said, you have to be in bed for a year. And I thought, what am I going to do in bed for a year? And I thought, well, I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray for the church. I'm going to pray for the ministers. I'm going to pray for the practitioners. I'm going to pray for the congregation. I was just laid out on that couch. I watched a few funny movies. But I have to tell you, the other thing is I wanted to pray for myself. I was very vain. I wanted my face to heal, and I wanted my hair. My hair was like falling out. It was bald. So I wanted blonde hair. I had dark blonde hair, and I wanted blonde hair. I prayed for a year, and I have to tell you, for 32 years, I have not had to go to the salon and have my hair bleached. And I have to tell you, from $125 a month of putting streaks in my hair to a year of that, and then 32 years of that, it's been 32 years, I saved $48,000. So I would suggest, that is one of my minor practitioner glories. I would suggest you take a class. 1 foot at a time. It's so wonderful. Thank you.
So, everyone, are any of you fans of the great Daniel Nahmod? Yeah. Well, I am, as is Reverend Gregory, and many of us are. He is going to be doing this service and a concert on August the 10th. The concert will be right after the service, so I'd suggest you mark your calendars, plan on coming to that. It is not to be missed. Advance tickets are $20 if you get them before August 6th or something like that. Anyway, if you get them soon, it's $20, and then the price goes up. So please plan on joining us that day. It is going to be a great celebration of music by one of New Thought's very, I'd say, like, flagship musician, maybe isn't the right word, but he is a a way maker in the world of New Thought music, and we're just very honored to have him on August 10th. Having said that, today we're going to be featuring some of his music. Yeah, we're going to be featuring some of his music. The first of which is called "Love My Decision." Many of you probably know this song, and this one really holds a lot of personal meaning to me. So I hope you enjoy. Love is my decision. It's up to me to give of my heart. Love is my decision. No one else can tell me to stop. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision. My decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to stand on that bridge. Yes, love is my decision. No one else can make me forgive. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Yeah, sing along if you know it. Love is my decision. My decision right here and now. 'Cause right here and now I know it's done. The life that I've dreamed of has finally begun. 'Cause sure as the sun shines down on me, I am the one to set myself free. Love is my decision. It's up to me to dance down the road. Love is my decision. No one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision. My decision right here and now. My decision right here and now.
Thank you, Elise Carver. Let's give her some more love. And we got John Louis over there too. Thank you, John Louis. I just noticed a moment ago while I was sitting here, Grant Ackerman, our audiovisual manager and tech manager, got married yesterday. Yeah. It was a beautiful wedding. Reverend Valerie Reeves officiated. It was beautiful. He and Bridget looked so happy and wonderful, and we just sent our love to them. And so we've got some wonderful people back there. I see Ryan back there. I see Carl back there. Paul must be back there, although I can't tell from here. Looks like Andras is back there. Let's give them some love. One of the things Grant has done really well, which we really need to do throughout the center, is he's built a beautiful team of people so that he's gone, but we've got the team back there and everything is rolling along. But one of the things is the lectern that I usually use over here did not get back, and the chairs did not get back. So I'm thinking maybe this will be the talk where I break out into ecstatic dance or do some break dancing down here, you know. One time someone saw me at ecstatic dance and they said, oh, because I went sort of like this and then I thought better of it, you know. And they said, I thought you were going to go into some break dancing. I'm like, yeah, I thought about it. I thought about it for a moment until I realized I don't have that. I don't have that in my repertoire. Love is my decision. Love is my decision. Can you tell that it's all about love? We started off with love, and then we said, love is my decision. I love is my decision, right? It's who we are, and then it's who we are already, but then we decide I'm going to be love. And I want to reference today this book by Michael Singer called The Untethered Soul. How many of you have read that book, The Untethered Soul? Great book, huh? It's a great book. It really is. And he invites us to keep our hearts open no matter what, you know, and sometimes that can be challenging for us in this world, right? We see things, we experience things, but love is our nature, right? Love is who we are, and love is our most powerful essence that we can release that is healing. It is transformational. Love is transformational. It's right at the center of our being in infinite measure. Wow, is that Sarah out there? Hey, Sarah's here. She's the world traveler. She's here. See her with her hand up. She's the one doing the sound bath next Saturday. I'm really looking forward to that. 10 a.m. next Saturday. And she does some really special things. She does some things that maybe even if you've done sound baths before, you may experience something new. She has studied it in India a couple times. And so come out for that. I think it's going to be really cool. So love is our essence, and love is this great fire of transformation right at the center of your being and right at the center of my being. How about that? Right? How about that? That you've got a fire of transformation right at the center of your being, and so do I. Isn't that amazing? Sometimes we walk around like we're just little old me. That's how I think of it. I'm just little old me. I grew up on this little street in Philadelphia. I'm just little old me trying to get through life. And here we are with this powerful force of energy at the center of our being, just waiting to be unleashed, waiting to be set free, waiting to be put into action. It's a healing essence right at the center of our being. And sometimes we shut down our heart because we get hurt. We have experiences in life, and we want to close off. We want to protect ourselves, right? We want to close off and protect ourselves. And yet this love at the center of our being is a healing power that if we could just keep our hearts open, right? If we could just keep our hearts open, as Michael Singer says, keep your heart open no matter what. No matter what happens, have it as a practice. Have it as a practice that no matter what happens, and it's a commitment that no matter what happens, I'm going to keep my heart open. No matter what happens, I'm going to keep my heart open. Someone said to me in an organization, actually in one of our centers long ago, it was a woman who came in, a really powerful minister who came in, and she was working with our board, and she was doing a board retreat with us, and I was the board president, and I'll never forget that because she instructed us to never give up on each other, never put each other out of our hearts. Never say, oh, I'm done with that person. Anyone ever done that before? I'm so done with that person. Well, we don't have to hang out with everyone. but maybe we get to keep our heart open. Like, don't close off our heart, because the heart is this beautiful, transformative power at the center of our being. That's what the workshop is going to be about next week, by the way. When I do the workshop next Sunday, I hope you'll all attend, because we're going to do some practice around keeping our heart open, but also around healing. Today's topic is healing the feeling. Healing the feeling, because in the science of mind, right, sometimes we just work at the mental level, right? We do our affirmation, we do our mental prayer. I'm going to affirm this. This is not happening, or this is happening, or mentally we get it all straight in our heads, right? Mentally. But remember that Ernest Holmes, our founder, instructed us that feeling is really key in a treatment. Feeling is really key in a spiritual mind treatment, affirmative prayer. That the feeling part, we don't want to forget the feeling part. The feeling part, see, it connects to my talk last week, right? Where I was talking about premature transcendence, which could be a triggering thing for people, right? When we say, because what the premature transcendence is when we just do the mental part. Mentally, we've got, oh yes, science of mind, all is one, all the things that we say here, right? Life is perfect, I am whole, perfect, and complete, right? And those are beautiful, true statements. But when we really start to embody them, meaning they are a part of us, meaning they're at a feeling level in our being, now we're really stepping into the fulfillment of the truth. Now we're living the truth, and the truth is living in us. You know what I mean? It's not just an intellectual idea. It's not just a concept. It's not just something we go like, I believe this thing. I go to this church called Center for Spiritual Living, and I believe what they teach there. Anyone following me? So the mental is very important, by the way. I'm not saying it's not. The mental is very important. But Ernest Holmes always said, feeling is really key in the treatment. Feeling is really key. And so we've been talking about feeling all your feelings, feeling all your feelings. Isn't that similar to keep your heart open, right? Because when we don't want to feel, then we shut our heart down, because that's where we feel. The heart is the center of feeling, right? So when we want to numb out, we shut our heart down. When we shut our heart down, we shut down one of the greatest powers, the greatest power that we have at the center of our being, for our own healing and for the healing of the planet, for the healing of all that we see in the world that we want to transform. When we shut our heart down, we shut down our ability to contribute to the transformation of ourselves and the transformation of everyone around us and the transformation of our world. Yes? Yeah. Say to someone, you're powerful. Like, when you say it like you mean it, though. Say it to someone else. You're powerful. Yeah. When we realize that all power that there is in the entire universe is centered right where I am, right where you are, when we realize all power is not just some of it, but infinite power, infinite wisdom, infinite love is centered right where I am, is centered right where you are. And the only question is, how much of that can I allow to flow through me? How much of that can I access? And it's not even can, it's how much of it do I begin to cultivate? How much of it do I begin to embody? So this feeling thing that we're talking about, this feeling thing, right? Feelings can kind of seem sort of wishy-washy, right? Feelings, right? Like I even saw something recently that said something like, facts over feelings or something, or there's a lot of belief that feelings are just wishy-washy and soft and all of that, but feelings are a key to us accessing the power and the truth of who we are and manifesting what it is that we want to manifest in this life and transforming ourselves. Feelings are so important. So, hello. Let's silence our phones, please. Do you all know how to do that? Sometimes people don't know how to silence them. When we're feeling something, right? Let's say someone teach that person how to silence. Here, grab their phone. Here, let me do it. It's all good. It's all God, right? It's like we're meant to pause for a moment. Okay. When we're getting triggered and we're feeling something, we get to feel it instead of pushing it away, or instead of rationalizing it away, instead of pretending it's not there, right? And we really feel it, right? And in really feeling it, what happens when we truly, fully feel a feeling? It passes, right? It dissipates. It goes away because it's just some energy there. And when we're trying to stop it, we're just like blocking the flow of the energy. Whereas when we fully feel it, even though it might be a little uncomfortable for a moment, right? Certain feelings, anyone know? Can anyone acknowledge that certain feelings aren't so comfortable? Michael Singer said we have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. We have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. But the thing is, it's uncomfortable just for a moment. Because feelings don't last when we fully feel them. So it's like, yeah, I noticed in me years ago, and sometimes still now, when the feeling would come up and I would be like, oh, I'm just going to rationalize that away. I'm going to pretend it doesn't exist. I don't want to feel it. But then when I really just say, I'm going to go ahead and feel it. And not only am I going to feel it, I'm going to magnify it. Right? Because I really want to feel it fully so that it can pass through. So not only am I going to feel it, but I'm going to be like, bring it on. Right? You know, you got that trigger. Anyone ever get triggered? No one else, right? Just me, right? You get triggered. Someone says something, someone does something, you read something in the paper. You get triggered. Your fear comes up. Your whatever it is, your angst comes up. Your anger comes up. Whatever, your rage comes up. We fully feel that. We fully feel it. We fully feel it, and it passes through us. And then we pay attention, because this is a key moment for our spiritual mind treatment, for our affirmative prayer. This is a key moment because now you've got this little open space, right? There was something there. Sometimes the something there was there from 20 years ago, maybe even 60 years ago, right? Anyone ever think of something from when you were a child and suddenly you're upset? I did that one time driving to work. I was running a nonprofit in Oakland. I was driving to work, and I had a thought of something that happened years ago, but I was right there. I was right there in that moment, as if it happened yesterday. And I was all like angry, you know, because it triggered some anger in me. And I was like, and I was going through my mind, I should have said this. And I had all the perfect lines, you know, of what I could have said. I could have zinged them right on back. You know, they said that to me, and this line would have been perfect. I could have zinged them right on back, right? And I was going through all this in my head. This is all in my head. And I'm driving to work, and I go into the office and get in an argument with someone. I got so worked up by the time I got into the office, it was like, what did you say to me? And they didn't say anything, but I was already all worked up, right? So when that happens, when we get that trigger, whether it be from something years ago or whether we're being triggered, usually triggers are always about something from the past that's unhealed, that was never released. Right? There was a feeling we never fully felt at that time. Because if we had fully felt it, the trigger wouldn't be there anymore. It would have passed through us. And then when we feel it fully and there's that open space there, that's not the end of it, right? Because now we go to our spiritual mind treatment. We know exactly where the feeling is. And instead, what do we fill that space with in terms of feelings? What do we fill that space with that we just created space because we released it, we let it pass through us? What do we fill that space with? Love. Oh, gosh, it's all about love. We're back to love again. We can't get away from this love thing. Yeah. We fill it with love. So there you are in your treatment. There you are in your affirmative prayer. There you are speaking your word, but instead of just mentally speaking your word, you're getting into the feeling of it. If you're praying to have more peace, there is the idea of peace, there is the concept of peace, there is the principle of peace, but there's also the feeling of peace. Right? If you're going like, and I am now peaceful. I declare I am now peaceful. I'm peaceful. No. There used to be a commercial. I don't even remember what the commercial was, but the tagline was, "No, Doug." I always think of that. No, Doug. That's not it. I don't know who Doug is, but. So we go to the feeling. What is the feeling? If I'm treating for peace, let me speak the words, but also let me enter into the vibration, the feeling tone of peace. Yes? Everyone know what that feels like, what peace feels like? Yeah, we know. So we enter into the feeling of that. We're treating for love. We go into that feeling of love, of being loved, of giving love, of being loving. We go into the feeling as well as speaking the words. I want to share a story from the book I was just talking about, The Untethered Soul from Michael Singer. It reminds me of exactly what I'm talking about in terms of these triggers. See, I don't have my normal one over there, so now I'm behind this big guy here. Safe back here. It's really safe back here. All right, I'm going to stay back here. Sorry. Bye. This really illustrates very well how these triggers can work in us. So I'm going to just share this story. So the story goes, you're driving down the street. Here come the trees. You know, you're seeing the trees. Here come the cars. You're seeing the cars. And it's all passing right through you with no trouble. No trouble at all. You're processing it just fine, right? Then, inevitably, something comes in that doesn't make it through. There was this one car, a light blue Ford Mustang, that looked like your girlfriend's car. But as it passed by, you noticed two people hugging in the front seat. At least it looked like they were hugging, and it sure looked like your girlfriend's car. But it was a car just like all the other cars, wasn't it? No, it wasn't just like all the other cars to you. Let's look carefully at what happened. Surely for the camera of the eyes, there's no difference between that car and the others. There's light bouncing off of objects, passing through your retina and making visual impression on your mind. So at the physical level, nothing different is going on. But at the mental level, the impression didn't make it through. When the next moment comes, you no longer notice the rest of the trees. You no longer notice, you're not seeing the rest of the cars. Your heart and mind are fixated on that one car, even though it's gone. You've got yourself a problem here. There's a blockage, an event that got stuck. All the subsequent experiences are trying to pass through you, but something has happened that has left this past experience unfinished, right? So there's a block there now, right? Because we weren't finished with this thing. This thing happened, right? We didn't feel it. We didn't let it pass through. So now it's stuck. We got triggered in there. He says, years later, it gets stimulated, and instantly, you are experiencing the feelings you felt in the past. You can actually feel the fears and the insecurity of a 5-year-old when you're 60. He says, you only have to be willing to open your heart in the face of everything and anything and permit the purification process to take place. To stay happy, just don't close your heart, no matter what happens. So he talks about purification. He talks about purification. And he talks in the book about how, and we're going to do this in the workshop next week, about how we can allow that beautiful organ, that beautiful instrument called our heart, that just knows how to bring the love in, and love being the most transformational power and force that there is. That instead of pushing it down, the feeling, that we actually allow ourselves to fully feel it. And we allow ourselves, when we go into our affirmative prayer, our spiritual mind treatment, we allow ourselves to be in that feeling as well as be in that thought and be in that belief. And now we're letting things pass through. Things aren't getting stuck. What happens if we allow all this stuff to get stuck? Because that's just one incident, right? One incident that got stuck. What happens when we keep on doing that? And then something else gets stuck, and then something else gets stuck, and then something else gets stuck. What happens? Dis-ease is one thing, right? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we could get sick, but even aside from any particular outcome, what happens just on a general level here? What happens? We're shut down, disconnected, angry, bitter, resentful, right? We're creating a blockage in our being. And instead, the invitation is to stay open, to keep your heart open. Feel that thing and know that your heart, that your being is bigger than it. So you don't have to shy away from it. You don't have to push it down. You can fully feel it. And then in the space that opens after fully feeling it, because it does dissipate, now we're putting love in there. And now we're speaking our word for the truth, the higher truth it is that we want to experience. So that's the invitation today. We're going to have one more Sunday where we're talking about emotional intelligence. Very important topic. Ernest Holmes referred at times to the science of mind as a spiritual psychology. As a spiritual psychology. Because we're getting into our psyche and we're doing spiritual mind treatment. Spiritual mind treatment is not about treating something out there. What is it treating? Yourself in here, your own mind. It's called spiritual mind treatment. We are treating our own minds. We are treating our own being. We are transforming ourselves. And we have that great power to transform ourselves and in the process to transform the world. So the invitation today is to acknowledge the power of love at the center of your being. Are you up for it? Yes. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. You all are awesome. You all are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's hear from the beautiful Elise Carver again and the wonderful Jean Louis.
Here's another song by the wonderful Daniel Nahmod. It's called If You Make It So. You can look to the stars for your next encrypted clue, and you can stand idly by, waiting for someone to tell you what to do. But you will wait and you'll hear nothing, and you'll be mystified as to what went wrong. But when you wait, I know that something will make you realize before too long that it is beautiful if you make it so. God is with you all the time. It is wonderful if you let it go. You'll know joyfulness in time. You are searching for your destiny. happen once you finally know that you and God alone will make it so. Sometimes it's hard to look inside and figure out what's going on. It can be hard to look inside and see what is right for you and what is wrong. But after all, God created you and knows what you dream of getting out of life. And after all, it's not just a lucky few who will manage to see God's light. 'Cause it is beautiful if you make it so. God is with you all the time. It is wonderful if you let it go. You'll know joyfulness in time. You are searching for your destiny. You are looking to be free. It will happen once you finally know that you and God alone will make it so. You've got the gift of life, and it's better to decide to make the most of every day. Just think yours is the gift of life. It's in your hands to do it right. All the while, God knows the perfect way. 'Cause it is beautiful if you make it so. God is with you all the time. It is wonderful if you let it go. You'll know joyfulness in time. You are searching for your destiny. You are looking to be free. It will happen once you finally know that you and God alone will make it so.
Awesome. Awesome. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Elise Carver and Jean-Louis over here. Ah, yes. Everyone's heart's still open? Yes. All right. Let's keep those hearts open here for a lifetime. We got Bob and Fred. Fred, we haven't seen you. Fred's probably been traveling around the world or something. Mary Lou and Linda. Let's give them some love here. Love is like hugs, right? Like hugs, we never run out of hugs. Anyone in here ever run out of hugs? Like someone came to you for a hug and you go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm all out." Right? We never run out of hugs. We never run out of love. The love just is we just open our hearts and it just keeps on flowing and transforming everything in its path. Thank you to all of you. Many ways that we can give to the center. We can use the QR code. We can use the website, redondocsl.org/donate. We can text to give, 424-379-3733. Many ways to give for those of you online as well. Thank you so much. If you receive something good here today, consider supporting us financially. Thank you. Many of you do. Thank you so much for the ways that you do. And yeah, life is good. Life is good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to affirm. We're going to hold our gift in our hand if that feels good to you. Maybe hold your hands to your heart if you're like me and you give online. And we're going to do our affirmation together. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, to bless, and to prosper all those who give and all those who receive. I rejoice in the sharing of my good, and I release my gift with love, and so it is. Yes.
Grateful for the morning, grateful for the sunlight on my face, grateful for the feeling. I'm grateful for the knowing, grateful for the love that's in this place, grateful for believing that God is all there is, that God is all there is. Grateful for the morning, I'm grateful for the sunlight on my face, grateful for the feeling. I'm grateful for the knowing, grateful for the love that's in this place, grateful for believing that God is all there is, that God is all there is, God is all there is.
I think I'm going to keep those chairs not here because I'm getting my steps in, you know. I'm running back and forth there. Whew, I'm going to be really fit. Let's stand and speak some powerful words together here today. If it's comfortable, I invite you to repeat after me. There's only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life. I, Gregory, speak my word, and declare and know that my heart is a powerful instrument, a transformational instrument. I keep my heart wide open in the face of anything and everything, knowing that the love that comes forth from my heart is transforming everything in its path. Starting with me. It transforms my body. Transforms my mind. Transforms my relationships. Transforms my money. I like how you put the accent on there. So I am a center of transformational love. Anything that comes into my path, it's got to be transformed. If you don't want to be transformed, don't come near me. You come in here, you're getting transformed. I am grateful. I let it be. And so it is, yes. And that's the truth. All right, so if you're comfortable, join hands with your neighbor. We're going to sing the peace song. The ministers and practitioners are coming up here with me. Got Reverend Kathy here, too. Look, we got Reverend Kathy here.